Hi everyone and welcome to another amazing aerial class. And today, as you can see, we have another really special class because you can already see Timmy in the screen. So Timmy and I, we created a course together, and some of you already know the course. You can already see Timmy in the screen. So okay, and now I'm hearing you double. That's super weird. I could hear me double. Okay, so again, like some of you already know the course, Timmy and I recreate together. And so today is a very special class because it's kind of the final of the regular aerial flips and tricks classes. So if you made it to this class today, that's amazing because Timmy is going to teach us a really nice slow aerial flips and tricks sequence. And she's really amazing in this because she's not just creating any flips and tricks, but she's also creating it together with the flow for the music. So it's kind of an aerial dance choreography. And I'm sure you will enjoy it. And thank you so much for joining the live. I can see there are already 6 people in, so thank you for making it on time. Cool, okay. So there's already one who is live with us. And please let us know if everything is working because it's the first time we are doing it on Facebook. Just in case anything is failing or would fail, I'm also posting right now a link to this class on YouTube just to make sure. So if anything would fail and you wouldn't see or hear us properly on Facebook, just click on the link I just posted. It's a YouTube link, and over there you can also join the class. So we are streaming it on Facebook and on YouTube actually. Okay, so please let us know in the comments if you have any questions before we start. Otherwise, I will just start with the warm-up, then Timmy is taking over, and then afterwards I'm going to do the stretching because that's super important before and after we did aerial flips and tricks. Timmy, do you want to say anything before we start?
I just would like to introduce myself if somebody don't know me. My name is Timea. I'm from Hungary and I teach in Google nearly 2 years. And yeah, and I love the fitness style, so that's why we are doing the Friday class a little bit more fitness. Yeah, basically that's all. Thank you.
Okay, cool. So yeah, like I said, if you have any questions, even like during the warm-up and the stretching, I don't think you will have any questions, but just in case, just drop it in the comments. We are always checking. And if you have any questions during the teaching of Timmy, because she's going to show some more advanced flips and tricks, then always just put it right in the chat and then we will check it and we will just go into your questions. So let me see if there are already comments coming in. Okay, that's great. So, Lily, you said you couldn't see anything, so maybe let us know if you are seeing the stream right now. Maybe give us a thumbs up if you can see us. But everyone else seems to be fine. So we can start with our warm-up. And for the warm-up, get rid of your socks and maybe also make sure that you have some water right next to you. And if you like, of course, you can also listen to some fun music. So if you have any favorite music you like to listen to during warm-up and also later on while Timmy is teaching first without music, feel free to listen to anything you like. So for the warm-up, what we are going to do is first step behind your hammock and then make sure that the height is good so you won't bump your head afterwards when Timmy is teaching. So check that the hammock is at least on hip level if you press it down, or just slightly below it, but definitely hip level or higher is perfect for today's class. And then we are going to start and step behind the hammock for the warm-up. And again, like the warm-up is super important because if you don't do a warm-up and even the stretching after the class, then you might hurt your muscles and it will take weeks for them to heal. So please take this time, 10 to 12 minutes for the warm-up, and then Timmy will take over and teach us some amazing tips and tricks. So step behind the hammock with your feet shoulder wide apart, and then lean forward and really have the whole weight holding by the hammock. So you can just cross, like fold the fingers, have the whole weight and especially the wrists in the fabric of your hammock, and then lean from one side to the other side. And when you do this, try to move with your breath. So breathe in, going one way, and breathe out, going the other way. And really move toward the side a lot, so you can feel a nice stretching and opening here on both sides of the body. We are using our whole body, so we need to make sure everything is properly warmed up. So just follow me for a few more times before we switch the poses. And make sure that you feel the stretch in the side of your body. Okay, so then we are ready to start with warming up a bit more of our sides. So step in front of your hammock, then step back so the hammock is supporting you on the back. And then we are going to lean from side to side. And like this, we're going to slowly wake up and warm up our legs as well, because you're supposed to go down with a flexed knee if you are down on one side. Also here, try to move with your breath, because if you move with your breath, you will support your whole body doing the whole workout, and the exercises will be much easier, and there won't be any dizziness during the flips and tricks. Now, if you don't have the space to open the arms, that's totally fine. Just cross the hands and arms behind your neck or your head. So we are done with this. Okay, great. Lily, you can see us. That's perfect. And then we are going to step behind the hammock, put one leg in, maybe remove the fabric of your trousers, of your leggings to have more grip. And then place the hammock above your ankle and really have the leg nice and straight. Then have the shoulders also like really straight. So move up your shoulders up until the ears, and then roll them back and just let them fall down. So you are making sure you are staying nice and straight. And then put the hands together in kind of a praise pose, and we are going to open from one side to the other side, and you should feel a gentle stretch here in the hamstrings. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then we are going to move from this side and open again to the side where our leg is. So you can either choose left or right leg, doesn't matter, we are going to do both anyway. And even here, make sure to really move with your breath. So if you breathe in, open, and if you breathe out, move to the other side. So another 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now, we are going to do it with the other side as well, of course. So we are opening both hips and the side of our hips and also the hamstrings. So moving to the other side again for 10 times. So 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now move to this side where the leg is and then cross over to the other side and make sure to follow with your breath. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now you can stay in with one leg. Just place the hammer below your knee. Grab up high and then lean forward. The leg that's at the back and on the floor is supposed to show towards the front. So don't move it too much to the side because you would hurt your muscles. So really make sure that it's pointing towards the front. And then lean into the hammer. So really push in the floor with the leg that's on the ground to have a deeper stretch. And if you are balanced, you can also have your hands facing upwards into the ceiling or into the sky and focus on the hand above you. And breathe. Now moving slowly into Warrior 2, the classical Warrior 2. Open the leg that's at the back sideways in a 90-degree angle, as you can see here. And then just lean forward again and you will feel a deeper stretch in the hamstrings. Open the arms to the left and to the right. Make them straight and look towards the front above your fingertips. And breathe. If you're in this pose, really push in the floor with the back leg again to have a deeper stretch and also engage the legs, the core, the arms, and make sure to stay in one line. Then move downwards, lean forward, still with both arms really straight, and look into the sky. If you're here, really focus on the hand that's going upwards and engage your legs and also the core to warm them up as well. Now hold on the hammer and we are going to switch sides. So we will have kind of another 5 minutes left approximately for our warm up. So really make sure your whole body is warmed up before we are going to move over to the flips and tricks. If you can't stay in here like this because you are losing balance, make sure to really push the leg into the ground, really have your weight on the hammer and focus on the arms in the sky. If you still can't manage, just grab here on the hammock as a hand, that's totally fine. Now then, move the leg on the ground, the foot on your ground sideways in a 90-degree angle. And again, have both arms engaged, long, and look above the fingertips in front of you. And don't forget to really push back, push in the ground with the back leg. So you can stay like this. And as soon as you push in the ground, you will notice that you move forwards and go in a deeper stretch. Don't forget to breathe really deep into your belly. So don't breathe in the chest, really breathe in the belly. Then lean forwards, let your arms nice and straight. And look upwards, or if your neck is hurting a bit, you can also look downwards. That's totally fine. Get out of this pose and then just let the leg in here. Just put the hammock above your ankle, then flex the leg, grab high on the hammock, jump a bit in the front on the mat so you're below where you installed your hammock with the foot that's on the ground. Then grab and hold on the hammock. It doesn't matter whether it's twisted or whether it's straight. And then just lean forward, and at the same time, don't do this. So really push back with the leg against the fabric. So the leg goes from here to there, and the upper body leans forward. That's the dancer's pose, and you will really need to engage the whole body for this exercise. Then go out of this pose and switch legs to warm up both sides equally. And again, don't forget to breathe and really push in the fabric. And lean forwards, engage the arms, the core, the legs, and relax your neck, so just look downwards or slightly in front of you. Now we are going to warm up the wrists a bit, because we are also using the hands a lot, especially if we are going to do flips and tricks in a few minutes. So warm up the hands, fold both hands, and wiggle them from one to the other side, and then start circling your wrists. Just in one direction, and in the other direction. Okay, great. Just 3 more things left, and you are going to enjoy the amazing flips and tricks. Okay, for this, go on the ground, and we are going to have both arms shoulder width apart. Put the hands on the ground and really spread the fingers. So don't have them closed like this. Really spread the fingers. Push firmly in the ground, in your mat, and make sure the shoulders are exactly above your wrists. So don't be here like this, not like that, but really have it in one line. And to protect the wrists, really push in the mat with your fingertips. Then put one leg up in the hammock and the other one as well. If you are not exercising a lot, stay here in the plank. Or if you are exercising a bit more, I'm going to show it from the side now. You can do some crunches. So pull the legs towards your body and open again, and do this for 10 times, or stay in the plank for 15 seconds. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And don't forget to breathe if you do this exercise. So if you're in here, breathe out when pulling yourself together. So like, and then breathe in if you open up again. Now just relax in a one-legged child's pose. So put the arms and the forehead on the ground. And you can also push yourself back a bit with the arms. If you push yourself backwards, you will also feel a nice stretch in the leg. And breathe. Now, switch legs. Put the other leg on the floor, the other leg in the hammock. And again, enjoy a few seconds of a resting and stretching pose. Now, the last part of our warm-up, you are just going behind the hammock and put the arms inside of the hammock. Then wrap the fabric around the arms once. Make sure the fabric is above the elbows, not below. And wrap around another time. And then grab it really high. So when you're here like this, start circling in one direction and really have a good grip with your hands and move in circles with your breath. So breathe in. If you go back and breathe out, if you go to front. And you can also do it in your own rhythm if you like. And then you can shake the hands or the fingers if you like, if you need to. And we're going to circle in the other direction. Now this is a nice warm-up also for your hands to prepare yourself for the flips and tricks. And please don't do this exercise we're doing right now if you are not properly warmed up, especially your wrists. Okay, so last thing, and then I'm going to hand over to Timmy. Really make sure to warm up your neck as well, because we're using it as well a lot for flips and tricks. So just grab one arm, put it on the head on the other side, lean sideways, and then tilt your head slightly towards the floor to feel a stretch here. And breathe, really breathe in your belly. Then switch sides. Now have the arms behind your back and look downwards by pushing a bit downwards with the arms and hands. And then slowly circle the head in one direction or move in any direction your body and your neck feels it needs to. And you can make it as slow as you want, but not super fast to protect your neck. And then switch to the other direction. Okay, so we are ready to go and start with the flips and tricks. For the flips and tricks, especially for the flips and tricks, if you're pregnant, if you're feeling sick, if you had any injuries, if you have any nausea or headache, please don't do the flips and tricks. Please really take it slow. You might be able to do some parts, but definitely don't do the inversions. You really shouldn't do that. If you're feeling fine and healthy and fit, then go for it. And I'm going to head over and add TV back. And now I'm heading over the word and the show to TV.
Thank you. Okay, today the first what I would like to teach, I call the double triangle split. So please go behind your hammock. Find the edge of the fabric and fan it out. We're gonna step inside. It's important how we step inside. Gather the fabric few times. We're gonna step inside, actually a lot of times, because when we step inside with one foot, I want just a little fabric in front of your foot, or in front of my foot. And then when you pull yourself up with the other foot, bring the fabric forward. Here, make sure with your hand you can find again edge of the fabric, and you can step inside. Make sure again in front of your foot is not that much fabric. You step inside, you're gonna grab back the hammock with both hands on both sides and step inside nicely so it's supporting you in all the way it could be. If you have hammock, I don't have much, grab it higher, the other way, just try to open your leg, and also you have to bring your shoulder forward. If you have enough fabric, just grab it high. If you don't have enough fabric, then bring one elbow forward, grab the hammock, and then the other one. And slowly try to sit down deeply. Your two hands sliding down on both sides, thumbs facing to each other, and we can hold here for a few breaths. Beautiful. Now pull yourself back. And we do a side split. So turn your hip on one side and slowly you can lower yourself down. Okay. Pull yourself back up and let's do the other side. Turn your hip on a side and slowly extend those arms. Pull yourself back up. Bring the shoulder, and for now, we're just gonna step out. We do one more circle from this one, but this time we do like a little pigeon inside the hammock. So find edge of the fabric and fan it out, gather a lot of times, and when we step inside, make sure you just have a little fabric in front of your foot. Then grab the hammock high, pull yourself up, and with the other leg, bring the fabric forward. Here with your hand, you can find again edge of the fabric. And when you step inside, make sure also don't have too much fabric in front of your foot. We're gonna lower our hip down. So bring your shoulder forward or grab it higher. And then open your legs wide and slowly slide down your hip. Beautiful. From here, pull yourself back. From here, you're gonna bend. Which way you're gonna turn? You're gonna bend that knee. So bend that knee and slowly slide down. You can release the fabric with both arms. Make a circle from forward. You bring, make a circle. It's just a nice. And the other way around. Lift up your arm front. Bring it down. And now spread your finger wide. Bring your thumbs over on the third eyes. Hold it here for a few breaths. Beautiful. How to come out? Bring the straight leg forward while you turn your hip forward, facing, and bend the knee just for a minute. This is nice. Then extend that leg and slowly bring back. So we are playing with the hips. This is the really hips opening. And then with your hand, you can release the fabric and just come out. We do on the other side. And then I show some flip. Find edge of the fabric and fan it out. Gather a lot of time. We just step inside the hammock, not too much fabric in front. Then pull yourself up and bring the fabric with your leg forward. Find edge of the fabric and step inside. Grab the hammock back and find your balance here. Or grab the hammock higher or bring the shoulders, elbow forward. Open your leg wide, slide down your hands and sit down deeply. Your legs stay straight. Pull yourself back up and now bend the opposite leg you did before. And slowly sit down, extend the back leg. We're gonna make one circle with outside arm and then bring the thumbs towards the third eye, look up. Extend the back leg. Beautiful. Grab the hammock if you need. The straight leg. You're gonna bring it forward and bend the knee. Extend that leg. Bring it back. You can bend the knee. And with your hand, easily you can release and back out.
Hey, could you show it one more time? Because Lily says I couldn't get it because because the stream of your like the streaming doesn't seem to be super clear to see. So if you could do it like just one more time and show it another time slowly, that would be great.
Okay, so find edge of the fabric and fan it out. Then gather a lot of time because we just want to step inside. So in front is not that much fabric. Pull yourself up. The back leg stay behind. And when you bring the back leg forward, bring the rest of the fabric with your toes, with your foot forward. Here, find again edge of the fabric. And when you step inside, make sure you have just a little fabric in front of your foot. Then grab back the hammock and find your balance. So you can pull yourself a little bit up and you find your balance. Either if you have enough fabric, grab it higher so automatically your shoulder comes forward. If you don't have that much space, as I do, then just bring your elbow and shoulder forward. Here, opening the leg and drop your hip down towards the floor and slide both hands down as a strap. And hold it here for a few breaths. Then slowly pull yourself back up. We do a side. So turn your hip on one side. It's like you want to go with a spin. And we're gonna slide down again. From here, slowly, we're gonna bend the first leg, slowly bend it, and slide your hand down. Then, when you feel totally supported by the hammock in front and with your back foot, you can release the fabric. And then I just bring my hand, spread your finger wide, and bring it to your third eye with both hands and look up the ceiling. Beautiful. Grab back the hammock. We're gonna bring the straight leg forward. So with your hip, you're gonna turning, facing forward, bring the leg, and here we're gonna bend it. Straighten that leg, bring it back. You can bend the knee, and with your hands, you can release and slowly just come out. Okay. Great. Okay, so today the second one. I hope you could manage. Let me know. If not, then I will do it again on the other side. Oh. Yes, okay, cool. So I called the next one, I called Broken Star Flip. I think it's beautiful and I tried a lot of time. I think it's super safe. Just follow my instruction. So please sit inside. From here, place your foot inside, both of them. And then with your arm, you go behind, grab in front of the fabric, high as you can on both sides, and pull yourself. You're gonna keep bending the knee and pull yourself up. So basically with your mid thighs, you are against the fabric. Then find edge of the fabric on both sides, slowly. No rush, find your balance. Start. And from here, bring the fabric together. With thumbs, catch the other fabric, and with your arm, you go behind, around, and grab the fabric. You make one wrap, bring it here. You catch the fabric with your thumbs on the other side, for balancing. And in this case, you can release the other side and grab the fabric again. Bring it around. From here, we're gonna make a nice stretch. So bring the two sides together with your thumbs. You can grab them, leave your elbow inside, and slowly you can lean forward. This is a very nice pose, opening the hip and everything else. Beautiful. When you're done, pull yourself back. Here, push the fabric up and forward strongly. Catch the fabric with one hand, thumbs, so you can hold in one side. And then reach behind with a free hand, reach behind. Behind you, you're gonna find the fabric and then pull it up. So you can put on your head. If you are afraid, then first you can see, and I very quickly jump back, and I'm gonna do one more time. I put this on my head, deeply down. I lean forward, so I try to do it slowly to see it's safe. So pull the fabric, then put your head and bring the legs forward. So this was super slow. If you did a little bit faster later, it's gonna be so much fun. If you have any question, let me know. I'm just thinking, should I show on the opposite way? But I think it's good this way. So I'm gonna sit back. If you're waiting for me, and I will do it a little bit faster before, and then I'm gonna explain again like in a slowly way. Just if you are waiting for me. So I have the double one. I pull the fabric forward. So you have to push it forward pretty strong, and then reach up the fabric behind you. Pull the fabric up and cover your head totally. When you cover your head, you can grab with both hands, lean forward, and you're gonna find yourself down in the hammock. So I will explain again slowly. Sit inside the hammock. Find edge of the fabric and fan it out. Then sit inside. If you have any question, please let me know. Place your two foot inside, then go around with your arms and grab front and high, and then pull yourself up. Then bring the fabric once at a time forward, and then find the edge of the fabric on the other side, and bring it forward. Start from here. Put the fabric together with one thumb. So you're gonna catch the fabric. Then the free arm goes around, grab the fabric and wrap it around once. Then catch the other side, bring the free hands around and catch the fabric. Here you can slide your arms, hands up, and put them together. Lean forward, hold it strongly. Very strong, deep stretch. And then with a free hand, put the fabric together. I am catching with my thumbs and pull it forward. It's very important because if you're not pulling forward enough, then the fabric is not gonna come up till your neck. It's gonna stay down and you have to reach some different way. So from here, grab the fabric, pull it up, bring it down on the head, grab both, lean forward, and you're gonna find yourself in a seat. Okay. So if you have any question, please let me know. Okay. Okay, so just in case, let's do one more time. I think everybody can follow, but let's see. So please sit inside, put your foot inside the hammock, not too much fabric, stay in front. Goes around with both hands, arms, grab it high, and pull yourself up to start. One side, you bring the fabric forward. This is a very enjoyable. When I did it first time, I was laughing here by myself. Okay, so catch the fabric together. With one arm goes around, grab the fabric and wrap it around once. Then catch the fabric, the other hands, the free hands goes around and catch the fabric again, wrap it around. From here, slide your hands up. Put the fabric together. You can leave your elbow inside or just hold it strongly with both arms and you can lean forward. Then pull yourself back. Push the fabric forward strongly and see if you can reach the fabric behind your neck. Then pull it up high and put on your head, on your face. And then with the other hand, hold it and you're gonna find yourself in a seat into the hammock. Okay, let me know if you could manage because this is a really cool one. Okay, the last one is gonna be very easy. So this is gonna work if the fabric under your hip bones because it's a shoulder cover. Basically, we can do, I'm gonna show on the floor and I'm gonna show from standing. If your hammock is low as mine, you can put the hammock on the shoulder as covering a t-shirt. And then you can bend down. From here, you can reach up with both arms, extend both. And then come up on your toes. So extend those legs, come up. If you need, you can walk under the central line with the toes. With the hand, hold it very strongly, very tight, and then jump, and you're gonna find yourself in a seat. If your hammock is not this low, then is the same while you are standing. Find the edge of the fabric and put on your shoulder as you are totally covering like a t-shirt. Then bend down. Here already you feel your shoulder is totally supporting when you're bending down. From here, extend your arm back and hold edge of the fabric strongly. Close the leg together. If you need, bend a little bit your knee and jump inside. And you can place your leg forward. One more time from the floor. Come down, find edge of the fabric. Put it on the shoulder as covering t-shirt. From here, I'm holding with my thumbs inside while I'm leaning, bending down. Then reach up with both arms high. Then extend those legs. If you need, come on your toes to the central line. Hold yourself very tight and jump backward. Beautiful. Okay, if you have any question with this one, please let me know. Okay, we have a little bit more time, so I show one more trick. This is a really beautiful one. It's also split. Sit inside the hammock. If you did the flip, probably your fabric also a little bit twisted. So make sure you're twisting it out and gather a few times and sit inside. Bring one leg to the other side. So grab the hammock, bunch them together, push it away, and you can bring the leg to the other side. From here, place fully both legs inside the hammock. Beautiful. From here, we're gonna stand up. So bend both knees, and then you can catch in front of the fabric bunch them together. And we're gonna pull ourselves up, and then at the same time, we're gonna extend the leg. So while I'm pulling myself up, I extend the leg and climb up with hands. I'm twisting all the way. From here, hold the fabric strongly, and one leg goes to the other side. So I'm gonna lean on a side, one side. So I'm holding the fabric just above my head strongly. And I put my weight on the way, which way I want to lean. So I'm leaning and bring the free leg between the hammock and extend those legs. So it's a split again. Hold the fabric strongly, very strongly, and you can release with one arm. Then grab back the fabric. Bring back the leg, which way you bring it, you brought it, and you can sit down. Okay. While we are here, I give 1 minute, 1 second, 2 seconds for the finger, move them because this is a really strong one. And we do one more time. And now we're gonna bring the opposite leg inside the hammock than before. So sitting side, make sure on both sides you have some fabric on the foot, because if you don't have fabric, maybe your foot can slip out. So at least a little bit fabric on both sides. Bend both knee. Grab the fabric with both hands in front of you. When you pull yourself up, extend the both leg and start to climb up. So pull and extend and climb up. Beautiful. From here, hold the fabric above your head or at face level very strongly. And now I'm gonna lean on the other side. So I'm leaning and I bring one leg, the other leg. And now I'm gonna release the other hand. This is beautiful, looks from the side. Grab it back and the same leg you will bring, step back. So between the hammock, and you can release inside into it. So if you have any question, please let me know. Okay, so this was for today. I hope so. You really enjoyed. This was a lot of trick for today. I hope you could manage. If you have any question, please let me know.
Okay, great. That was really fun and challenging. So before we head to the stretching, if you have any questions pending to Timmy, to any flips and tricks she just showed, just put it in the comments. And then she can show it to you, but really hurry up because otherwise we are going to do the stretch. And really make sure that you are going to stay here for the stretching, because just like the warm-up, the stretching is just as important. Yeah, I think Timmy and me, we already talked about it on our last Q&A session on Monday, how important it is to do the stretching, to really take care of your whole body and not have any pains afterwards. And I don't speak from muscle pain, but I speak from longer pain that will last some weeks, or if you're unlucky, a month. So really make sure to stay for the stretch. And I can see there are no questions coming in. Okay, so if you still have any questions, totally fine. We are both in this group, and you can still watch this live stream even afterwards if you want to practice it again. So let's go and start with the stretching again. And for the stretching, just if you like, tune in some really nice and slow music to really calm down now. And for this, just go behind your hammock, then kneel down below the hammock and put the arms in the hammock like this. Make sure the wrists are covered, so I'm showing it a bit more in front. So like this, then wrap the fabric around. So just move the fabric around once on this side and on this side, and then fold your hands. And then you can lean backwards and really relax your neck. Let yourself just hang here. If you like, you can slowly and just a tiny bit dangle from one side to the other side. And really relax everything now. Now the next thing we are going to do, just stay in here with the arms and hands and lean forwards. It's a really nice chest opener at the end. It's also pulling you upwards, so it's still a slight stretch for the arms. And really let your head relax. Take some deep breaths and feel how your body is slowly calming down, and you can catch your breath. Now, if you don't have a strong back, or if you have any back pains, now just lean forward a bit more. I'm going to show it sideways, so you can stay like this. You don't need to turn like me, you can just stay in this pose, but I'm going to show it sideways so you can see it better. And then we are going to do the cat and cow, so really roll your whole back. If you breathe in and then breathe out and open up towards the sky, and breathe out. Then breathe in and breathe out and breathe in. Now really start moving in your own pace. It's really nice stretch and relaxing for your back. And if you have stronger back muscles, you can go with me now in another pose. If you don't and you want to protect your back a little bit more, just continue with cat and cow. So if you have stronger back muscles and no back pain, stay in this position and then just slowly lean forward more and more until you can place both legs on the ground, and then slightly look up and feel the stretch even more. And don't forget to breathe. If you like, close your eyes and feel in your body. Now slowly pull yourself up by engaging the core muscles and also the arms. So really engage the arms as well. Slowly pull yourself up and have a rest in child's pose. So for this, sit like this, or even open the knees. Put the forehead on the ground. Have the arms in front of you, or you can also just have the knees together. Lean forward, put the forehead on the ground and put the arms backwards. And breathe. Now really breathe into your belly. Before we go up, make sure that your head goes up last to protect the neck. So slowly roll up, vertebra by vertebra, and let your head still hang down. And then the last thing going up is your neck. Now you can grab on the hammock and help you to get up. And we're going into the hammock. So just jump in your hammock, have a nice seat, and we are going to sit in the hammock with both legs stretched apart. So just make the legs long, split the legs from one side to the other side. You don't need to do a full split, this is just for stretching. And then lean with the whole body to one side. And just ignore the loud noise of my aerial stand. and feel the deep stretch in the hamstrings. If you can't grab your foot, that's also totally fine. So I'm grabbing here. If you can't do that, just hold on to one toe or hold on to the ankle. Then move towards the other side and feel the deep stretch in the other side of the leg. Now just lie down in the hammock. So you can lie down like this, as if you were sitting, then cover your back. Make sure the hammock is in your back. And lie down completely in the hammock. Really make yourself long. Stretch the whole body. You can really stretch out the arms and make them nice and long. Then roll to one side of your body. For example, I'm going to go on the left side of my body for now. And then fold the whole body together by breathing out. And then open up with the whole body. Stretch your whole body and breathe in. Breathe out, closing your body. And breathe in, stretching your body. Now do this in your own pace for another 8 times. So for me it's 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now turn towards the other side with your whole body. For me it's the right side. And again, fold together by breathing out and breathe in and open up. You can even slightly bend your back. Breathe out and breathe in. And continue in your own pace, or just follow my directions. So for me it's 7, 6, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now you can just roll back on your back and then put the arms either stretched out behind you, or you can also just cross them in front of your whole body and really relax and enjoy some time lying in the hammock to just ease out of this class today. If you don't want to stay in the hammock, that's totally fine. You can also just lie down on your mat and maybe you want to cover yourself. And now we are going to ease out nicely of today's class. So close your eyes and really stretch out your whole body right now. Especially if you're lying down, stretch out your whole body in any directions you want to move. And listen to your breath. Take one deep breath in your belly. Really fill up the whole belly with fresh air. Then go up to the lung, into the chest, and even if you like up to the neck. Fill your whole body with fresh air. And slowly breathe out. Now breathe in again, fill your belly, then fill it up to your chest. Pause for a bit and breathe out. Another time, breathe in your belly, up to the chest, if you like, until your throat. Hold for a few seconds and breathe out. Now just let your breath flow naturally and give yourself a nice hug. Give yourself a smile, saying thanks that you made the time for yourself today. You took care of your body, you had some fun doing the flips and tricks. You really blocked this time in the calendar for yourself. And then just listen to any sound you can hear right now that's in your room or that's from outside. Maybe it's the birds singing, maybe it's some ocean waves, or maybe it's even some annoying cars. Just listen to it, accept that it's there, and let it go. And just relax for another minute without me guiding you. Just relax, lie down, and really just let your thoughts come and go and accept any emotions coming up. Now you don't need to listen to my voice, but some of you might still need some guidance. So feel deep in your body. Feel if there are any pains, any tingling, maybe nothing. Everything is totally fine. But if you feel any pains, any itches, anything that's uncomfortable, try to guide your breath into this part of your body. Really take some nice deep breaths. So 3 deep breaths, and direct them directly to the part of your body that feels a bit tight or stiff or itchy. Really take a nice deep breath now into your belly and breathe out. Breathe in again. Hold for a few seconds and breathe out. Breathe in again. Hold for a few seconds and breathe out again. Now slowly get back into the here and now. Still with your eyes closed, wiggle your fingertips to wake your body slightly. Wiggle your toes, then make a nice long stretch, like as if you were just waking up. And just shake out your whole body. And now you can open your eyes. And I want to say thank you so much for joining today's class. Thank you so much for making the time. Thank you for staying during the whole class. Namaste. And hope to see you again on Sunday. Sunday it's going to be a classic aerial yoga flow with some meditation and also pranayama, so breathing exercise. And I will show you how to use your breath to balance out. But I'm also going to show you how to get some nice fresh energy if you feel a bit sleepy. So I'm going to show you 2 different breathing exercises, pranayama, and then a meditation at the end, and of course a full aerial flow. So if you want to join the class, there's already a live stream I created in the Facebook group you're watching in right now, and you can also activate notifications if you like. So just head to announcement, and in the announcement section of this group, you will find the upcoming live streams. So for this week, it's just one I planned for Sunday. And then next week, it's going to be again on Sunday and still at the same time like today. So, getting back with Timmy. Thank you so much for joining, Timmy. Thank you so much for showing these cool flips and tricks. And if anyone is up to some aerial dance, so really like a choreography with really advanced flips and tricks, make sure to reach out to Timmy, because I'm sure she's going to be showing you some cool stuff in the future, and you can also, of course, connect with her in the group. So, Timmy, anything you want to say to the ones watching?
Thank you so much for joining us, and thank you, Lisa, for the opportunity. And today, that's it.
All right, guys. So, wishing you an amazing weekend and happy Workers' Day for anyone who's celebrating it. I'm not, since I'm not employed. So why am I going to celebrate it? I didn't even know it's a public holiday until a few days ago. So that's why when you have employees or other crazy stuff going around, when you're suddenly reminded, oh, Friday, it's a public holiday. So enjoy your public holiday today, enjoy the weekend, hope to see you on Sunday's class at the same time with some nice aerial flow. Thank you so much, Timmy, for doing this today. And yeah, see you guys soon. And again, namaste. Enjoy your weekend.
Thanks. Bye.